Now, just a few hours after the ODM party leader Raila Amolo Odinga made an announcement alongside President William Ruto conceding to a dialogue in order to address the issues that have been facing the country in the last few weeks. Now, Raila Odinga, who was speaking with alongside President Ruto at KICC yesterday, said that he and his party have given an allowance to given a chance to dialogue, rather, as to talk with President William Ruto and try and address the matters that were brought forth by the Gen Z or the youth of this country. Now, Raila's move yesterday left many people agitated as the Gen Z came out and strongly condemned his actions, saying that they are tribeless, they are leaderless, and no one should speak on their behalf. Now, today, just a few hours ago, the ODM party has issued a statement to the public urging all its members to refrain from participating in any demonstration in the country and give a chance for the dialogue which was started by Raila and Ruto yesterday to take place. Now, this is a statement from the ODM party. It read, and I quote, "Last year, the Orange Democratic Movement took part in protest against the finance bill, which later became law, and we protested against measures that were leading to high cost of living. We lost up to 75 people to gunshots during the protests. We were even called economic saboteurs." Party leader, the Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga, was particularly targeted for assassination. Pictures and video clips exist of Raila being targeted inside his vehicle, but we persisted. Out of the persistence came the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission Amendment Bill 2024, which President William Ruto signed into law yesterday. We agree that it was proper and worth it that our party leader should be at the event in honor of those who were killed and maimed during the protests. At the signing ceremony yesterday, the Right Honorable Raila Odinga called for a national conversation on the issues being raised by the youth of Kenya and other voices on how we can create a more perfect nation that takes care of its citizens. In making the call, the party leader did what he always does. Raila Odinga always helps the country pull back from the precipice whenever we found ourselves there. There can be no doubt that as a country, we are at crossroads and approaching a precipice. One of us has to be magnanimous and patriotic enough to help call the country to order. Once again, Honorable Raila Odinga is being called names. As a party, we are an organized and disciplined organization. We believe in order, we believe in command. The party leader has spoken. I have also had a chance to meet and speak with him to explore the matter further. We are in agreement that his call is in the best interest of the country and will help address the emerging issues in a structured and coordinated manner. His proposal will ensure accountability, including timelines within the issues issued agreed on must be realized. We therefore call upon all party members and formations to align with and support the party's position. We must also align and demand the immediate addressing of the issues being raised by the youth and a cross-section of Kenyans. What was signed yesterday is the first bill passed by Parliament based on the recommendations of the National Dialogue Committee (NADCO). More are on the way. NADCO was therefore not a futile exercise, as some alleged. Honorable Raila was right in supporting NADCO. We believe he is now in calling for national conversation. But the country and our dictators must make no mistake. As ODM and as Baba's people, we have been on the streets and in maandamano before. We never shy away from fighting, but we know when to retreat and we know when to advance for the sake of the country. Consequently, nobody should lecture us about maandamano. We have been there and we can return there, but only when Baba tells us. For now, let us support Baba's call for national conversation. We have no reason to doubt his latest proposal are good for the country. Signed by John Mbadi, the national chairman for ODM. End of quote. Now, this letter has since gone viral on social media, especially X, with Kenyans sharing their disappointments in Raila Amolo Odinga. Now, you remember a few weeks ago, Agwambo shared a video of a very young lady by the name Dolinini, who was leading among the Gen Z protesters in Nairobi. And she said to him, Raila, or rather Baba, tulia hii tutapambana nayo. And Raila in response says that he has never been so proud in his life that people are taking up actions and speaking for themselves. Now, at that point, everyone was very much impressed with Raila Odinga championing for the demonstration that were led by the Gen Z. But however, now his move yesterday to call off or rather to call for a dialogue with President Ruto and Deputy Rigathi Gachagua, which was a move to stop all the demonstrations that have been planned to continue each and every Tuesday and Thursday by the Gen Z as they push for the reshuffle or for the sacking of the cabinet by President William Ruto. Now, Raila has now become public enemy number one. Let me just read you what or rather some of the reactions from Kenyans or netizens who are reacting to Raila Odinga asking for a dialogue, and now the ODM calling off the protest. Now, this is what people are saying now. Professor Alfred Omenya says on X, Gen Zs are simply telling Raila that his past approaches are not the approaches. They are saying that dealing with corruption, good governance, sacking corrupt cabinet ministers, stopping tribal appointments, and bribery of MPs etc. don't need dialogue. End of that. And also Raila now in his reaction today, he did this tweet and I quote, nimeambiwa na hawa viongozi kwamba mumesema hamutaki handshake, ujumbe umefika. Yes, that is what Raila has just posted right about now. And the reaction, ujumbe ni huo, we don't want the dialogue. But I'd rather go on the reactions. People are saying, Raila Odinga, we don't need your help. You should stay at home. Now, this is a generation that has no leader. It has no tribe, and nobody should speak for us. And the people called the opposition party, ODM, saying that it was now the end of their era after they announced this new deal for a dialogue. Now, people are still ashamed of what Raila did because he has been someone that people have seen as a political liberator, someone who people have come to know as a person who fights for the Kenyans' rights since he has been in the position for quite a long time. And they are saying that they made their request in writing and they were given verbal approval as they waited for their written approval. This morning, this is actually Boniface Mwangi who tweeted, this morning the county government declined to give us a venue, saying Gen Z movements is anti-Raila shame. Yes, now this is after he said that they were to do Mashujaa Love concert this Sunday in Mombasa, but the county government has denied them the permission, saying that they are anti-Raila whatever the movement. Now, Raila Odinga now, he seems to have taken an ear to listen to what the Gen Z are saying, and will be here to just follow up on what will happen. But for now, just drop your opinion down in the comment section below. And what do you think about Raila calling for a dialogue with the President William Ruto, and not rather listening to the Gen Z who are saying they don't need a dialogue, they need to see changes done.